Hello and welcome to Mahokenshi, and this video is kindly sponsored by Game Source Studio, and this is actually quite unique because it's one of those games where you move around on an overworld map as a hero unit of some kind, and you would normally think, oh yes, I'm going to go into an instanced version of combat, and you're going to then be able to move around your units and do whatever you want in that small little instance. However, that is not how it is. You're walking around the map and you attack on that map with your hero unit utilizing cards, and you can collect over 300 perfectly illustrated cards, very much handcrafted in the way that the developer has done this. And you're also exploring extremely well-designed 3D maps, and you're playing as one of 4 different samurai houses. If you'd like to check out the game, there is a link in the description, and I'd highly recommend adding it to your Steam wishlist if this is anything that you're interested in. And me personally, this is absolutely perfect. Okay, let's play. Let's do mission 1. And I've already played a little bit of this because I think that this is just great, and unfortunately we don't actually have access to all of the samurai at the moment, and we only have access to Ayaka, and as you can see, youngest of the Mahokenshi, Ayaka is blessed by the spirit of the Tengu, winged kami of the mountain. Favoring offense over defense, she is fearless and relentless in her assaults. And obviously you do have a wide variety of others. Now bear in mind that every single samurai house has completely different playstyles, and you also have the opportunity to select from different capabilities and skills and things like that while you go through the game as well. So you have even more options and even more different ways to play. Anyway, this is the current mission. As you can see, we have to investigate the abandoned village, and if we take more than 35 turns to do that, that will be a defeat. In the most remote islands of the Celestial Realm, rumors of rebels and uprisings are common, but more recent rumors speak of darker forces and disappearing villagers. You have been sent to investigate. Alright, so here we go. This is how we are. I've already done the tutorial, kind of, so I kind of know the basics and how to do things and everything, but it's pretty much how you'd expect a 4X strategy to be, which is kind of similar to sort of like Civilization in the way that you move around and everything. However, as I said before, the combat is very different and extremely unique. I don't think I've ever played a game that is like that, so that's very cool in my opinion. Anyway, you can swivel the camera by holding right mouse button, and you can move around just by right clicking, and then you can see a preview of how many action points that's going to take. As you can see down in the bottom left, you have 4 action points that you can take at any one time, and as you can see, me moving here takes 1 action point. And we have rare and indeed sometimes, well, random encounters. As you arrive on this island, you notice a lonely stone, a remnant of times long forgotten. A figure sitting at the foot of the monolith smiles at you. The man's robes let you identify him as a monk. Greetings, Mahokenshi. Rarely have I encountered a warrior so in tune with her protective kami. I foresee a long journey ahead of you. How do you plan to face the many challenges to come? Alright, I'm gonna say I must move swiftly to confront them. I sense a deep connection to the spirit of the wind, a lucid mind, heading straight for your target. And now we have gained 1 steel gust card, which is this. It allows us to move up to 1 tile and gain 3 strength. And strength, if you don't know about these kinds of games, strength increases my damage directly by that value, whatever the value happens to be. And as you see here by the tutorial, you're going to get a wide variety of different tiles that have different costs of energy and different effects as well. So for example, mountains, if you're standing on a mountain, you gain damage and you also gain defense by standing on that. And the same thing with forests in terms of defense, hills in terms of attack, and so on. So very cool there. A lot of strategy involved in that as well. Anyway, I can actually use this to move over here. So I'm going to use the safe travel card because at the moment I'm moving through the forest. And what that does is if I were to move in a basic fashion just by right clicking without using this card, it would actually cost me 2 action points. But because we're in a bit of a bind here, I need to finish this level before 35 turns are up. I'm going to move with safe travel, and it's only going to cost me 1 action point instead. So you have to think a little bit ahead here. Anyway, fly is actually something very cool as well, because you can basically move freely over other characters and water tiles, and all travel costs are reduced to 1. So in other words, you can basically do whatever you want. However, it is going to lose you 5 HP. I'm not a big fan of that too much. I don't really like any of these cards, actually. The previous time that I played this, I got some really cool attack cards, but these ones, not the biggest fan. However, I am going to draw 2 cards. I think drawing 2 cards is pretty cool, and then we're going to end the turn and go through to the next one. And there we go. Alright, so now I have the opportunity to move forward. As you can see, our first enemy is upon us. And enemies are going to have a surveillance range, as you can see right here. It is denoted by the orange surrounding them, and that is where they will attack, and where they will react to you. So if you move around this surveillance range, then one can assume that you're not going to be attacked by that opponent. So if you want to, you can avoid combat entirely. Now, of course, I'm going to be doing some damage here, but first I need to do Trick of the Wind, which is going to give me 2 additional cards, and we're going to have to discard something. Probably going to discard this, and then we're going to gain 2 additional cards, hopefully. Yes, there we go. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. That is exactly what I wanted, and as you can see, I'm attacking the enemy on the actual world map, or the overworld map, as many other games would call it. And I actually really enjoy that. That's very refreshing for me to be able to just straight up attack on that map itself. And as you can see, there's strength and there's defense. It basically tells you everything you need to know. If you want to see all of this, then you can, of course, pause the video. And then we're just going to move forward. Actually, I can't even move forward at the moment because I don't have any more action points because we just killed that guy, obviously. Anyway, let's move over here and pick up some additional cards. And bear in mind that this is pre-alpha as well. This is a pre-alpha version of the game, so nothing you see here is final, and everything is in development and subject to change and all that stuff. Okay, so let's take a look here. Take 5 damage, move up to 1 tile. I think that's a bit too much. I'm going to actually go for Opening Strike. This seems like a win-win card to me. Doing 8 damage is fantastic for the same cost that a regular strike is, and I also gain 3 strength. So I'm definitely going to be taking that. Thank you very much. Alright, now we can move forward. I don't think I could actually... no, you know what? I'm just gonna move normally. And drawing cards basically makes no sense right now because I have no action points to speak of anyway. So yeah, that's absolutely fine. Now we can move here. This is going to give me a little bit of gold. And then technically what I could do is I could move over here and fight this guy if I wanted to, or I could just move forward over here instead. And I think I will do that. Let's go over here. You see a group of people near the village. As you approach, one of them comes to meet you. Blessed be the Kami for sending a Mahokenshi to us in these trying times. Please, you must help. He seems anxious and distraught as he explains that the population of an entire village seems to have vanished. We heard screams coming from the village in the northern forest a few nights ago. Please find out what happened and prevent it from happening again. We know it is not much, but we hope that this gift will help you in your quest. Okay, so what kind of gift are they going to give me? I don't know. Honor is the only reward you seek, or ask for gold instead? Do I care? I don't know. I'm going to say honor is the only reward you seek. The elder's jaw drops in surprise. Really? You would help us freely? May the Kami bless you and carry words of your honor to all of the islands. As you walk away, you feel a divine grace lighten your steps. And we gain 5 regen right there. So regen is going to recover our HP. Now, if we had taken damage, then obviously this would have been a very, very useful thing to have indeed. But obviously, as I have not taken any damage, it is not really doing much for me. But if I do get into a battle, which I am going to in just a second once I head over here, I'm going to use this. And we're going to discard one of the strikes. And I'm hoping that I'm going to get safe travels or something. Yes, I got this. Okay, this is good. Let's move over here. We're going to gain some strength, which is really nice. And now we can pick a card. Oh, now look at that. Wind Slasher. Okay, I'm going to need to discard a card to be able to play this. But look at how much damage it does. Personally, I like battle tactics as well, though. I think battle tactics is super fun. Unfortunately, it seems as though I'm going to need to discard 2 cards to be able to play Wind Slasher, which in my opinion is a bit too expensive. So I'm going to just go for battle tactics here, because I do still have two action points remaining. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with Opening Strike. That's going to deal 11 damage. This guy had a little bit of armor, as you can see, so he obviously survived quite nicely. And we're then just going to deal some damage to this, and there we have it. That's it. That's all the energy I have left. So, unfortunately, I am going to take a bit of damage, but that's not actually going to make any difference whatsoever. You know why? Well, that's because I got the regen. Yes, it's because I got the regen. So that's super, super nice. And we can also now use Opening Strike on this guy. And then I will have buffed myself a little bit. And we're just going to do this. And then we're going to move back a little bit. And we're going to force this guy to move through the forest. And that's going to waste his energy. So he's probably not going to be able to attack that effectively. He probably will still attack. Yeah, just a little bit. Not really that much of a problem. And we are, again, still regenerating a little bit, so that's always nice. And now let's just deal some damage to finish this guy off. There we go. Fantastic. Now bear in mind that, look at the map, by the way. The map is actually super large, as you can see. Look at how much, well, potential there is. So many different possibilities to where you can go and what you can do. And I personally have no idea where to go. So everything, basically the world is our oyster at the moment, so I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, there's a health potion over there if we want to do that. Probably just going to move over here for the moment. Village. You can check market offers as well, by the way. So there are varieties of different structures in the game as well, and you can enter these and they will give you various benefits. So for example, I can go in here and I can spend a little bit of gold, and then we can see. Gain 1 strength for every 5 missing health. No, don't particularly like that. What about this? Draw 1 card. This turn recover 10 health whenever you kill an enemy. Wow, that's actually kind of amazing. I'm going to take Inner Strength though. I actually really like the cards that buff my strength in some way. I think that they are super, super fun. And I think I'm just going to end the turn because I don't have anything else that I can do, unfortunately. Okay, so where do I want to go now? Well, technically I should probably avoid this guy. Shall we go down here? No, I don't think we will. I think we're going to go this way. And yeah, I mean, we could do this and then we could use battle tactics. That might be kind of useful, so let's do that. Let's go in here. Ooh, Breath of the Tengu. Look at that. It actually has a range on it as well, so I can attack from 2 tiles away. And if we're under 50% HP, I'm going to recover 5 health from that too, which is actually quite nice. Reckless Strike sounds pretty fun though, so I'm probably going to take that, because we're going to take 4 damage from using it, but it's going to deal 15 damage straight up, which in my opinion is super nice. And it also doesn't cost anything as well, as you can see, so I very much appreciate that. So let's just use that right away, while I still have a little bit of regen. And then we'll just murder that guy. There we go. Super nice and easy. And, yeah, so where do I actually have to go? That's the point. I don't know. I guess I'm going to have to wander around a little bit and see exactly what my objective is. I might have... Oh, there's a rare card over there. Might be cool to go over there. Ah, there's a quest. Yes, something is happening over here, apparently. Okay, so safe travel. Going to use that to just avoid the cost. And then we're going to move over in this direction. Okay, here we go. Let's see now. Okay, so we can do safe travels, or we could just move forward. It's not going to cost me anything else, so I guess we'll just do that. Greetings, warrior. You might just be who I was looking for. I assume you're here about the missing villagers, but perhaps you can spare some time to listen to an old man's request. You nod, and he explains that even before the recent events, a band of insurgents had been bringing turmoil to the region, robbing any traveler foolish enough to walk the roads alone. Our hands have been full trying to prepare the village in case of an attack. Even though we can't afford to ignore the threat these bandits pose, I don't have a single man I can spare to hunt them down anymore. As the captain of the guard of the nearest village, he officially requests that you deal with the bandit leader. All right. Worry not. I can handle such an important matter in your stead. You have no idea how relieved I am to hear you accept. You should find their leader on the island to the east. And this is a side quest, as far as I can see here. Hunt down the brigand leading the insurgents. Okay. And that is all the way over there. Well, I probably won't be able to do that, to be honest. Yeah, that might take me a little... I mean, it might be okay. I might be able to do it, but I don't really want to fail the main mission. That's kind of the main thing for me at the moment. I kind of want to... kind of want to get over there. Search the abandoned village. See, now that's where I actually have to go for the main quest. So what I could do... I think I might actually be able to. Okay, so let's try, shall we? Let's try. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through here. We're going to kill this guy. Then we're going to go through the central island, even though that is quite busy. Yeah, that's a bit of an understatement. There are 3 enemies there. Then we're going to go this way. We're going to take a look and see what our turns are like at that point, because we're probably going to be at, I'm assuming 20 turns by that point. And then if I can make my way over here, which is highly unlikely in my opinion, I don't think I'm going to be able to make it there in time, but who knows? Maybe I will be able to. So let's use inner strength. It's going to give me some strength right there. Actual strength. And then I will be able to murder this guy. Boom. You're dead, sir. Thank you very much. Okay, so now I can move over here. I can't move over there. Okay, I'm going to move over here. That's going to give me the heals effect. And then we can go next turn. I'm basically just trying to eliminate enemies as fast as I possibly can, because obviously that is a big deal, you know. That's a big time sink, shall we say. Let's move over here. I'm going to go for opening strike. A lot of damage right there, but unfortunately I don't have any zero-cost cards at the moment. I would have liked to have had Reckless Strike or something like that. That would have made a huge difference. I would have been able to murder this guy before he even hit me, which would have been really nice. Yeah, there's Reckless Strike now. You absolute imbecile. Why did you take so long to get drawn? Oh well, never mind. Let's murder him now with that. And now we can move forward. Let's go here. We might have some issues. We could do this, though. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to move here. Going to get some new cards. Let's have a look. Recover 2 health per strength you have. And we have 6. And then you can recover health for the cost of that. That might be really good. When discarding this card, recover 10 health. Oh, yes. I will take that. Oh, this is perfect. Watch this, watch this. Okay, this is absolutely wonderful synergy. Look at this. I'm discarding this card. I'm going to recover 10 health. Look at that. 10 HP heal right there. And we now have the ability to use inner strength once again, which is going to give me even more damage. I'm going to be able to deal 17 damage in 1 hit versus one of these guys. I'm going to attack this guy first because he's on a hill. And then we can literally almost murder this guy in 1 hit. Unfortunately, I don't have enough energy to be able to finish him off at the moment. But he really isn't going to be able to do too much with what he has left. And there you go. That's it. Done. Goodbye. Goodbye, sir. Thank you. And now, let's move on. I'm going to move here, I think. I mean, I kind of, you know, I really want to get into range. But I can't justify taking free damage at the moment. I don't think that's a good idea. Okay, so let's do this. And then we'll do inner strength once again. And unfortunately, I don't have anything that can really help me right now. So I guess I'm just going to use this. And that's going to give me 3 defense. And that's... Oh, actually, I could move here. Oh, I can't move there. Yeah, this guy's blocking the way completely, so that's obviously making things a little bit more difficult than I anticipated, but okay. We're making good time, though, that's the point. The game is giving us that time limit on purpose so that we don't just dilly-dally, you know, all over the place. So let's see what I can do here. I couldn't... Yeah, I'm going to have to use Reckless Strike because he had armor. So I needed to do that to be able to make that work. And now, do you think I can make it? Do you think I can make it to the bandit leader? I think I might be able to, so let's try it. We're moving through the forest, though, which is really bad, and I cannot move here. I can move here, but then that's going to activate 2 of these guys. I can move here. It's only going to activate 1. I think I'll move here, and then we'll go for an opening strike. Boom. Unfortunately, not enough energy to continue moving. So we're going to have to take some damage from him. These guys actually hit pretty hard. They have some pretty good damage. And we got battle tactics. It's going to draw a card, draw a card, draw a card. Okay, let's... I kind of want to gain strength. Yeah, I want to gain strength. Let's do that. This is going to do not enough. Okay, let's just hit this guy. And then hit him with strike. Take him down. And... yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do this, and we're gonna be a bit risky. This is a bit of a risk. Ooh. Oh, it might work. Yes, that is going to work. Okay, fantastic. Boom, he's dead now. Nice. I'm literally killing myself right now. I'm literally killing myself. Okay, might want to be a bit more careful about how we use our HP, but as I say, it's kind of tense because I'm under that time pressure. Okay, let me see what I can do here. So I'm going to go over, collect that health potion. Oh, that gives me, what? That gives me back all my HP? Oh, I should have used all those abilities much earlier then. Okay, I think we can possibly make it. We still have another 20 turns, so I think we can probably make it to where we want to be with the Brigand leader. I do want to try and complete that side quest, so let's see if we can make it. Alright, what's this? 3 defense. Can I play that just randomly? Is it gonna stack up? It seems like it stacks. Huh. I'm not entirely sure about that. Well, we'll see. Anyway, Wind Slasher, not something I'm interested in. Inner Strength, though, yes, please give me that. Thank you. Very much appreciate that. And now we're going to have... Oh, we're going to get attacked by both of these guys. This is not very good, but I'm going to use Inner Strength, and we're just going to murder one of them instantly. Boom. There you go. He's dead. And let's see what happens. Okay, he's on a hill. That's obviously a bit of a problem. He's on a hill. He's actually on a mountain, so that is, of course, causing us a great deal of problems, but oh well. Okay, what I'm going to do is we're going to move out of his range. And yeah, I should have actually done it the other way around, shouldn't I? That was a bit of an error on my part. Okay, we're going to move here. And then we're just going to end the turn. And then he's going to have to follow me. And he's going to come off the mountain to do that. And now I'm going to move down to meet him. Because even though I don't want to do that because the mountain gives me a bonus, I kind of don't want to take too long, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to just murder him as fast as I can. There we go. And now I can move towards the Brigand leader in the next turn, which is exactly what we're going to do. Steel Gust. Oh, yes. Going to use that straight away. Okay, let's use battle tactics. 11 damage straight up. And then let's do this. Discard the safe travel card. Give me something good. Give me something good. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's okay. I mean, it's not great. I was actually hoping for Reckless Strike or something. That would have killed him already, to be honest. Okay, he's going to do massive damage to me right now. 16 HP. But, well, it's to be expected, of course. And there's Reckless Strike, which is not great. I definitely don't want that right now. Okay. Well, let's just murder him with that then, I guess. Okay. As the defeated Brigand falls at your feet, you feel energized, as if the Tengu itself was rewarding you for returning some peace and quiet to this troubled island. You also spot the bandit's mount tied to a nearby tree, which should help you get back to the main road quickly. You gain +1 permanent energy and 1 fresh horse card. Ah, see? They've thought of this. Ah, they are clever, aren't they? They are very, very clever indeed. Okay, so this is great because what this does... This is an ephemeral card, so basically it can Only be used once, as you see. Removed from your deck after being played. So that's really cool in my opinion. So what we're going to do is we're going to move up here because this is a rare card reward. So I'd very much like to get this. So what we're going to do is we're going to move up here. Then I'm going to use Safe Travels to get the rare card reward. And, ooh, this is interesting. This turn gave, what? Gain 5 strength every time you draw a card? Draw 1 card? What? Deal 23 damage. Strength affects this card 3 times. Yes. I'm taking that. Oh yes, I am taking that. Thank you very much. Okay, so now what we can do is we can make our way back to the main road. Let me see if I can find any health potions. I don't see any health potions right now, so I guess... there's one over there. So I guess I will just make my way over in this direction. We're probably going to get attacked. Wait a minute. Okay, we're going to move here. Wow. This is an insanely strong card, and obviously it is, because it's an ephemeral one, so of course it's going to be strong. Anyway, we're going to gain some defense. And then we will... yes, defense does wear off in between turns. I actually thought that it did, but I was just testing that out that time. So yes, good. Good for me to know that, isn't it? Okay, so now this guy has no idea what is about to befall him. I am about to absolutely murder him. In every single way, thank you. Goodbye, sir. Alright. Now let's have a look. What else do we have? Move up to 2 tiles, gain 2 fly. That actually might be super useful, so... I'm going to use this. Because I gain 2 fly, and I'm going to be able to now then move around, basically wherever I want for 2 turns. And then I can move through this forest really easily. So I can basically go here for 3 movement points rather than this taking an insanely large amount of time. And as you can see, boom, there you go. We gain 30 HP back, which is amazing in itself. And, hello. Look at that. I can even heal myself again if I want to, but we don't really need to do that. So I'm just going to move over here. And then we can just take our time, kind of, you know? We can just take our time. So let's just move this way. Safe travels, and then we can move in here. Search the abandoned village. Your search of the abandoned village bears no fruit, but as you are leaving, you glimpse a small, childlike silhouette disappearing into the woods. Trusting your instincts, you silently follow it. You soon discover a nightmarish scene. Human bodies are scattered all over the forest floor, with 3 small creatures, the likes of which you have never seen, busy feasting on the corpses. A little further, you spot a few villagers in a makeshift cage, leaving you in no doubt that you have found the missing villagers. If you act quickly, you might be able to ambush their captors and deliver the villagers from the terrible fate that awaits them. Oh dear. Okay, well, I didn't actually go into the village with a lot of action points, so yeah, I guess rush in while you still have... you know what? I'm going to actually just offer a quick prayer. As you kneel to pray to your kami, you feel the energy and support of the gods flowing through you to help you in the fight to come. You recover 10 HP. And now we're going to be surrounded on all sides. Well, this is not so good, is it? Okay, well, let's see how we do. Alright, I've got Reckless Strike. I might as well just use that straight up. Try and kill one of them really fast. Goblin Warriors. Oh, they have poison-based abilities. Oh dear. I wonder whether... Oh yes, the poison does stack. I was just about to say, is the poison going to stack? Yes, it does. Okay, so we're going to take 6 additional damage every single turn, and it's going to stack up even further as time goes on. So I need to end this relatively fast. So let's just do this. Oh, I can't believe that I'm not getting any of my really cool abilities right now. Can I... yeah, let's, oh yeah, I did not want to do that. Let's go into the forest, gain some defense. They're going to have to follow me. That's the point. They're going to have to follow me. He's gaining 4 defense. Well, I guess that's pretty good. You know, if you want to gain 4 defense, that's absolutely fine. As long as you don't continue stacking that terrible poison against me, then I am quite happy with that. Alright, can't do much here. I will do this to draw a card. Oh, that's really nice. Okay, let's do this. Can I not? Yep, there we go. Now we're on the mountain. We gain another 3 strength from being on the mountain, and that means that I can now do 14 damage, which is then additionally going to give me another 3 strength. And boom, now we have enough to be able to kill this guy. Boom, done. And now I can pretty much just wait here. We have enough time left over, as you can see, 27 out of 35 turns, and I should have this in the bag. So let's see, 15. Don't think I really need to agonize over what I'm going to do here. I'll just keep it simple and use Reckless Strike. And there it is. Victory. Let's go to the next mission. And I assume that you can play through every single one of the missions. You can literally play through all 3 missions that you have available in the demo. And as far as I know, think that this is going to be available as a demo in the next Steam Next Fest. So if you'd like to check out the game, there is a link in the description. Highly recommend adding it to your Steam wishlist if you are at all interested. And this is definitely something that I'm going to be checking out myself even more. And otherwise, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.